Welcome back to Kotel Stories. I dug up two amazing stories that Rabbi Shlomo Kotel himself told over. Let's do it. Story number one. After the Yom Kippur War in 1973, Rav Shlomo had a custom. He would go to the Kotel. The Kotel, Rav Shlomo would always talk about the Kotel, and he wanted to go late at night to daven alone to connect to Hashem at the Holy Wall. And when Rav Shlomo says he went alone, of course, there was hundreds of people going with him who wanted to daven with him. And on their way down to the Kotel in the middle of the night, Shlomo sees a soldier who had just gotten out of the war. And the soldier says, I've been waiting for you because I have a story for you. So Shlomo says, please, holy brother, tell me your story. This soldier, he had been drafted like everyone else on that crazy day on Yom Kippur. And he was a chassid, and his father had passed away just a few weeks earlier. So before he ran down to his tank to the desert, he ran to the Kotel and he wanted to put a kvittel, to write a prayer and put a prayer in the Kotel. But of course, you can't write on Yom Kippur. But that was his custom, to put a prayer that Hashem should protect him. So the soldier retold of Shlomo, I decided I'll take out a kvittel, a different kvittel. And he took out a different kvittel, a different little prayer note from the Kotel. And somehow it met his eye. And he opened up the kvittel, and it was written from his father. And his father was praying that his son would be okay. And now the soldier came back, and he was coming back to the Kotel to he took the kvittel, the little prayer note, as a little bit of an amulet, a kamiyah, with him to the war. It protected him, he felt, and now he's coming back to the wall to thank Hashem to put the note back in the wall. And as I was hearing this story, I was actually listening to it while I was taking my kid for a walk. And I was just thinking how the Kotel is really the connector of all the generations, of all the fathers and the sons, and the mothers and the daughters. And that prayer is what connects us together. One last Shlomo story that he told about the Kotel. There was a daughter, and she grew up to a family where the family mamish didn't believe in God. But one day, for some strange reason, she tried to open up her voice and she wasn't able to speak. And she didn't know what to do. And the doctors had no explanations. So she wrote on a little piece of paper, maybe I should go to the holy wall. People say God listens better there. Miracles happen. So her father didn't want anything to do with this craziness, this mishugas. He was upset. She decided she was going to do it. So she took a train, 6 in the morning. She got to Yerushalayim. She went to the Kotel. She started writing, please God, you need to open up my voice. I need a miracle. Nobody knows what to do. Otherwise, otherwise, when I get back, my dad's gonna say that he was right and there is no God. And she was writing, but nothing was happening. And she's there crying without a voice at the Kotel all day. And she left the Kotel, still in tears. She took the bus back. On the bus back, someone asked her, what time is it? Without thinking, she opened up her mouth and said, 6 o'clock. And that was it. From then on, her voice was opened. And that's the story she told. An amazing story. To me, what it means is that sometimes Hashem puts us through some challenging situations. He's stretching our faith, stretching our muscles. We're here in this world to work hard, to pray hard. Sometimes we feel like the Jewish people at the sea, Kriyas Yam Suf. We have pressures all around us, but we just keep pushing to the last moment. And with faith in Hashem, hopefully we'll see miracles and we'll develop our Emunah muscles. Hope you enjoyed these two amazing stories retold by Rav Shlomo Kotel himself about the power of prayer at the Holy Kotel. Have an amazing day.